from Scotland. Is there anything that's like, what would something be called tequila if it's not from these places? Does it have another name?
There has been people that have tried to create very similar, and you just can't call it tequila. Like there was word going around where people wanted to still get the agave and then do it over here in Indonesia, but they were going to call it like barley tequila or something like that.
Tequila.
Yeah. Now the interesting thing is because of like the decree and what how getting the destination of origin, when you look back into like the Spanish kings and everything like that giving the okay for all of this, the power that tequila has to go back for generations and back into like the Spanish like Catholic Church is crazy. So a friend of mine has got this company called Religion Tequila. It's one of the best tequilas in the world, and he originally had a cross on the logo for Religion Tequila.
Yeah.
And the Catholic Church found out about it, and they ordered him to change the entire branding of the bottle. So they changed everything. They were going to shut their whole company down.
What?
Not like a suspension, but shut it completely down.
Do they have the power to do that?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Is it through like connections and stuff, or is it even like illegal?
It's, I mean, when the Catholic Church comes down and says something, they've got a lot of power to be able to...
levers to pull, yeah.
Yeah. So, and that was many years ago. And so that kind of made me understand the power of how important tequila is to, one, Mexico, but then also how much it can actually go back with powers behind. So that's the story of Jose Cuervo and the Rosaba today.
And here we are today in a studio in Bali enjoying a nice little sippy sip.
A little sippy sip. Let's now have a shot, bro, because I want us to get into the story of you now and figure out what's good. Oh,
shit.
Man, that's smooth.
When I say woo, it's usually like, whoa, when this was woo. After that.
So the best thing is, how many times have you had orange after a shot?
Well, normally not very much, but normally I like the lemon because the tequila is so strong and bitter. Helps, I guess, to counter it. But I think with this tequila, definitely orange is nice.
I mean, with every single, this is the thing, right? So it's every single tequila, even if it's terrible tequila, the orange is 1,000 times better than lemon all the time, every time.
Really?
Yep. And it's because you've got, when tequila is distilled and the sweetness with the agave, it comes through more citrusy than lemony. Because lemons are quite acidic, right?
Yeah.
But then when you have the orange, it kind of helps it blend a little bit more.
I love podcasts, especially drinking ones.
So so out of 10, bro, what would you rate this tequila so far?
I mean, it's probably the best tequila I've ever had, so I got to give it a 10.
Okay, nice. Classic.
How about yourself? How would you rate it?
I would give it... I'd probably give it like a 8.7. Yeah.
What one would you give a 10? Do you have any that you would give a full 10?
Haven't given a 10 yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're more of a connoisseur. I'm like, that's good, 10.
I mean, but this is the good thing, right? That this is the whole point about this show is that if you have shitty tequila, you're never going to give it a 10, right?
Yeah.
So it's cool to actually hear someone who does drink tequila, but to be able to go instead of, ooh, like it's like, ooh, to get that feeling, I think I want everyone to understand that there are good tequilas out there. You can enjoy it by just sipping and eat.
So true, yeah.